Hello everybody, I just noticed my speech was shit. It's 1. So, I want to kind of upgrade that a little bit, but how to do so is beyond me. I just ate a whole bunch of food from my house. I'm supposed to talk to Mr. Robert.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the
I just
kitchen and have a
ate
good
apples.
meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full
Damn
stomach.
it.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Could you?
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Yup.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Yup. Is there food about? Oh, it's a cutscene? I have to go to a cutscene to eat food?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad.
I like her.
Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired.
She
of
has
some-
hair loopies.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are.
Young master.
Eat your fill.
I'm a fan.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Huh.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Robert, I thought you were my friend. Eat. I love this fucking game. Eat. Lentil mash. Well. Alright, no, hold on. I did eat. I ate like an apple.
What the hell are you doing?
Was it not? I thought I was allowed to eat. My bed. Somewhere over. Wait, what's that? Is that a side mission? Poor quality arrow. I kept the arrow. Oh, can I upgrade things? I see. I don't know why I would show less. That's weird. So do I get to like up them or something? Nope. I don't know. I'm level 3. Alright, whatever. I want the map, I think. You can't delay. Map. Oh boy. There's a lot of random things here. What's this? Activity giver. I guess whatever. I guess I'll go sleep. I'm gonna wake up. I am sitting on a bed. Ah. Sleep. You
I
must.
hear you came from Scarlet's today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
How did it happen? He falls asleep. Oh, is something gonna happen around nighttime? Was I not allowed to sleep that long? no. I might have slept for too long.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
It's a small bed.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
More wine,
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My
Did
lady,
you just... What?
Thank you. You really should have. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
I'm holding nothing.
You're welcome. Now,
The drinks.exe are not
I know
working.
this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. And not to worry about anything except getting better.
Oh.
God knows
Oh.
you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Let me regale you with the story of how my father killed 5 soldiers before dying, and I died 50 times trying to just kill one. Tell the story.
You're right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Yep. I went to the tavern for ale and met with my sweetheart. No.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that...
Maybe I
buy
should have
him.
done the first one.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was
Just,
forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship.
Oh.
He said no.
So it's still about
He said it's
swordsmanship.
better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But
Oh.
Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Well, the thing she said is, oh.
I saw smoke on the horizon.
I'm just gonna give myself speech.
On the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
I didn't see that. See this.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
That was a whole video.
I'll never forget.
Welcome to recap.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Perhaps.
That's terrible.
Oh, that's my sword.
Something like that happen.
That's actually
God alone knows why he
whatever.
lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride.
Right.
You must
You
not
missed 4 of the other ones, but that's
life
fine.
brings. Fate has not been merciful to me.
7.
And my husband either.
There's 7 of them.
Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband.
What's in those bags up there?
It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Rip.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by
That was a lot of
force.
X.
He stormed the castle, burned down the
John
village
Tron's
with the
sister.
servants, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I mean,
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert.
Sir Robert.
We didn't know what to do.
He's my favorite.
We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
So what happened?
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even
But, like,
then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all.
We're back to
But at
Prague.
least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Did you just bring that bowl full of
I enjoyed
random
our little talk,
foods?
Henry. Good night.
You know, I enjoyed the talk too.
My lady.
Goodbye, lady. I don't know your name. I forgot. Whoops. Go to bed so I can end the video. There's no pillow. Use your hand. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.